All right, we're here with Nick Vance again. Nick Vance is in town to help me work on the Opal, which is super cool. And we're in Nick Vance's favorite cars. This is like the Vance car. Think of Nick Vance and think of this car. What are we in?
This is my 1991 Taurus SHO.
SHO stands for?
Super high output. We are going to make your neighbors angry at me.
Let's do it.
See, now I wonder how bad we're going to blow the mics out here.
A little.
Just a little, right?
Can we turn the blower fan down?
Actually, no. It's broken.
All right.
One of the many things that doesn't work in this car. Imagine that.
But the important things that don't work are the muffler, because that's a good thing.
Yeah, kind of blew the packing out of them on Thursday.
Don't need a muffler.
No, yeah, well, they were only glass packs to begin with.
Mufflers are for quitters. That's what I say. So it's a 3-liter quad cam V6.
That is correct. 4 valves per cylinder. And it's got the wonkiest looking intake manifold on it you've ever seen.
The bundle of snakes.
Yeah, the bundle of snakes.
And unfortunately, it's a cool car, but unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of room to let it rev, because you were telling me the gears in this car go super long.
Super long. I can merge on the highway in first gear.
Yeah, so it's first gear is fast, second gear is really fast. Third gear is jail.
Oh yeah, third gear is go to jail.
Smell rubber. It sounds so awesome.
Yeah.
In Toronto, open road is a premium. Don't always get it. Sounds good. Gamer. Wow, that felt like 60 kilometers an hour, the exact speed limit.
Oh, it was only 5 over, it's fine.
Sounds so good. This is such a cool car, man. I love this
Oh
thing.
yeah. It's not like the car is screaming at all the police in the city. I'm over here, come arrest me.
No, it's not, but a little bit. So when did your Taurus SHO fascination start? When did you like, I gotta buy me one of these? Or did you buy this car by accident and then find out how cool it was?
That's almost exactly what happened. Honestly, I got into the SHOs because I started reading up on the engines. I wanted a high horsepower V6 for one of my other project cars. And I started looking into these. It's like, oh, that'd be a cool motor to figure out. So I figured out, oh, I could make it rear-wheel drive with a Ranger transmission and a Aerostar bell housing, and it turns out. But I bought this car for $400, intending to take a chop saw to it, and I ended up putting $5,000 of suspension and brakes in a $400 car.
That's why it's cool. You know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Doing a pull in this thing in downtown Toronto is a lot like a danger wank.
Danger wank?
Yeah.
Love the sound. That's my favorite part of it, is it sounds like an F1 car.
Yeah, basically bought it for the engine. Couldn't bring myself to cut it to pieces.
Buy it because you love the engine. Keep it because you love the engine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome, man.
So now the next step is to do something a little special with that old wrecked up Mercury that I got at home.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, it's going to involve a tube chassis, some 16-inch wide slicks, and a 3.5-liter SHO V8.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if people want to buy their own Taurus SHO, like what are the years to aim for? What are things to avoid? Like if you don't know anything about SHOs, but you're like, I want one, what should people do?
See, now if you don't know anything about SHOs, don't buy a SHO, because they are an enthusiast car. They need special attention to keep them going. If you're not mechanically inclined, you're going to be spending an arm and a leg keeping it on the road.
I believe that.
But that being said, the best years for an SHO, if you want one that's reliable, would be any of the first gen, 89 to 91.
Which is this one?
This is a 1991.
Okay. Which one does Conan O'Brien have?
He's got a Gen 2, and those ran from 90 Yeah, 92 to 95.
Now, I think I recall something about how the automatic transmission versions of these cars had a larger engine or something. Is that?
They had a larger engine, but they actually made less power.
Oh, so you don't want those.
Well, again, it's a marginal difference. It's like 5 to 10 horsepower. But the reason they did that is the transaxle they used, it was called the ATX. It was sourced from Mazda, just like the MTX that's in this car. But the
corner's good. And then just stay in your lane as it kind of curves around here. It's a sporting car. I love the sound of this thing. It's so ridiculous, man. The cruise is not bad.
Not bad.
The cruise is not bad.
But yeah, back to the SHO.
Yeah, back to the show.
The thing with the automatic SHOs is they didn't actually even offer an automatic until 1992 because they could not find an automatic transaxle to hold the power. They were just blowing the input shafts out of the damn things. So
right at the next traffic light.
Okay.
And how much power does it make? What are the stock figures of
factory?
Yeah.
An MTX will make 220 horsepower. The ATX was good for 210.
Wasn't gonna hold up.
But obviously, the seat of the pants dyno is telling me this thing's making a little bit more than 220 horse.
Hi, neighbors. Do you ever get tired of that?
Nope. Haven't yet.
Oh, it's so good.
But yeah, this thing's breathing real easy. I put a whole new Y pipe on the front end of it, high flow, Magnaflow catalytic converters, and a 3-inch straight pipe all the way at the back to the duals where there's a pair of what used to be glass pack cherry bombs.
That is why it sounds so good.
Yes, and those glass packs are now just packs because I blew all the packing out of them.
They're glass unpacks.
Yep. They're basically echo chambers. They make the car louder.
They sound really good. I love it.
I'm such a douchebag. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. And there we are.
All right, Vance, thanks for taking us for a rip in your show.
Anytime.
That's such a cool car, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Want to know more? Just let me know.
Sounds good, man. All right, we'll have to drive on some real roads.
Oh, absolutely.